Hi, if you're new here, my name is Chelsea and I'm 34 years old and going back to school to learn Spanish. Thankfully, I only have classes on Saturdays, which really works with my busy schedule, but at the same time, it kind of feels like a bit of a break. So I had the grand idea that I was going to sit in that cafe and, have my books out, my music on, and relax. But for starters, it was packed and it was a really small space, like very narrow. I don't know why the pictures made it look like it was, a lot bigger than it was, but it wasn't that big. And the pastries were pretty expensive, so hopefully they were worth the money. Alright, coffee review. I got a chocolate milk iced coffee. And I don't really know what that means. I just wanted something cold, so let's see. It just tastes like cold coffee. Let's look at the pastries I got. I brought some also for my sister. I have a bear claw, an almond, or a twice baked pistachio, twice baked almond in the corner, and a new whoopie pie. It's pretty. So yeah. I mean, it's too fudgy, almost like brownie cookies with a chocolate cream. It's pretty good. Although, the fact that this was $5 is insane. Naturally, the door is locked, and I think I'm earlier than I expected. The cool thing about this area is downtown is a few minutes away. The park is a few minutes away. The zoo, the science center, pretty much every major attraction in St. Louis is pretty close by. I don't know if the room is still locked. Class is supposed to start in a few minutes. I guess they can't just leave every building open, but it would be nice. This is our classroom. And I like to sit by the sun.
You can add the ending on here, right? AS, with usted on A, él o ella, A, nosotros, also AN ending with. Not follow the rule. They follow some of the endings, but sometimes.
Something flattering angle, but class is finished. Alright, now that class is complete, here are my thoughts. I do really like learning Spanish. I like learning it I like learning it in a very structured way, because learning on my own is really difficult for me. I think that I set my expectations super high, and I overwhelm myself with wanting to know it all, like right at the beginning, and wanting to be perfect, and just this desire to be so fluent so early on. And that's not even possible with most things. My brain is sometimes translating the wrong word or using the wrong word and everything. So maybe it's like ellos and the word is contestar, or to answer. So I will be doing something along the lines of, like, it'll be ellos contest contestan, ellos contestan. But my brain will be like, ellos contestamos, and that's not right. So I have to slow down and really take my time and try not to rush ahead. But yeah, I like it. I like learning. We have class next week, but then we're off for 2 weeks. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do in that time. Maybe I'll do another cooking video because I do like cooking foods, and I would like to cook things that aren't so stereotypical, I guess, to a culture. I think I want to try Mexican food next because my teacher is from Mexico. So maybe I'll ask him what he would typically eat in Mexico. So I will probably continue doing that. But I don't want this channel to just be Spanish only content because it's not. It's really just my life. And right now in my life, Spanish is a large part of it. And what's funny is like I'm learning Spanish and I'll be going to Spain in like September and in December, but before that I'm going to Italy, and my brain is I'm trying not to consume so much Spanish content that I forget the little Italian I already know. Yeah. I'm like learning Spanish right now is super psyching me up to go to Spain again because I love it. And I'm like, oh, I'm ready to use some Spanish, even though I still don't know enough to really use it. So I need to slow my roll. I really need to slow my roll and just get out of here. But it is hot, so I need to take this jacket off too. So. Some of my favorite things to do on the weekends is spending time with my sister and trying new activities. And today we're taking a candle making class. One of the cool things about my town are all the many great restaurants we get to eat at. And honestly, I have slept on this place for so long. I end up missing out on different places to eat because I get a little bit nervous to try something new.
That was a choice.
Try the sauce. Oh, that's good.
Pasta.
You smell that? It smells so good. When they like pack it up, I'm gonna take the cream container.
Although it's been a few days since I made my candle, I'm really getting a kick out of using it. It smells so good, and it's a lot more gentle than I thought it would be. And I've been really enjoying getting some time to study Spanish in my free time, because if I'm honest, I've put it off a lot longer than I thought I would, although I still do some passive listening. It's been a really stressful few days and all the crazy current events in the world. And honestly, quiet nights like this help me to relax.